cliches, and hopefully they will all hit home. Eleanor Roosevelt made the following statement. She said, "Great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, and small minds discuss people." With this in mind, I'm going to go back to the release of 9/11 in plain sight. How many folks have seen the video? Almost all of you, okay? How many, I know we probably don't have a handful. How many Power Hour listeners do we have out there? A few of you. Go to thepowerhour.com. I think you'll like what you hear. But on the release of 9/11 in plain sight, the first thing that happened was we posted our website, 911inplainsight.com. And that came out about a month before the release of the actual film. Well, some individuals found it necessary to write a review of this particular documentary effort before it was even released. And there were attacks being made against myself and William Lewis. They were saying we used doctored photographs, manipulated footage, and dubbed voices, and it was all a bunch of conspiracy, wacko, extremist stuff that was designed to discredit the entire 9/11 movement. And unfortunately, there are what I call keyboard commandos out there. Folks on the internet, they got their email, and they get a juicy piece of information. Whoa! I got to forward this out to 500,000 people on my email list. And off it goes. And all of this gossiping goes on, and all this finger pointing goes on, and I got kind of sick of it last year. Because people kept coming back and said, "Oh, you're some sort of a government agent, aren't you? You know, misinformation guy." So at a conference down in Tampa, Florida, I was addressing this particular issue, and I said, you know, those kind of folks out there are going to turn the 9/11 truth movement into a 9/11 follow movement because some of them are just full of stuff. Well, of course, the word got out. Oh, VonKleist says the 9/11 truth movement is a bowel movement. Later. You've all seen the 9/11 in plain sight video. Did I or did I not, at the end of the video, in bonus footage, make the statement that we all have got to come together, leave your pride and your ego at the door, let's all bring our puzzle pieces together, throw them on the table, yours are big, mine are small, but it doesn't make any difference, because all the puzzle pieces are necessary to get the big picture. Leave your ego and your pride at the door, and let's work together. I am going to apologize for anybody who took offense at that comment about the 9/11 truth movement. I certainly didn't mean to create any divisiveness, or any division, or any animosity. Why would I do that? It would be a crazy thing to do. So if there are people out there that took offense to that, please understand my sincere apologies are offered to you. But I'm also just as sincere and I am passionate on our radio show to pound down the idea that divided we fall. One part of united we stand can be not cognate. Let's use the War of the Worlds scenario. Here comes an alien species from outer space with a design to wipe out every man, woman, and child on the face of the planet. And as we all run to the battlefield to defend what we've got left, I jump into a foxhole, and on my right, I've got a Jew and a Muslim, and on my left, I've got a gay and a black and a Puerto Rican. Well, I can't work with you because you're Jewish. I can't work with you because you're gay, or you're black, or you're pro-choice, or you're pro-gun. Guess what, folks? While we're busy arguing about semantics, racial color, and religious beliefs, the aliens come up and go, and we're all gone. We've got to put our differences aside. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're black or Muslim or Jew, and some folks want to make an issue of that. Well, that's another issue. We're here for one issue. Just like Billy Crystal was told by Jack Palance in the movie City Slippers. It's one thing. 9/11 is the thing. Yes, we have valid arguments about the Federal Reserve, and Jim Marrs' research is invaluable. All of the people that are contributing, all of the information is invaluable. But we can't get distracted, and we cannot get divided over petty differences, he said, she said, finger pointing, and rash accusations and empty charges. Don't be a keyboard commando. Don't be a keyboard commando. When you see or hear an accusation accusatory finger, it's time to look at the finger instead of the direction it's pointing. Let's find out what the agenda is, because we do have a common enemy. And I will tell you that the biggest enemy in my mind, having been involved in the media for over 30 years and working in 2 affiliate network stations up in Connecticut, I will tell you that there will come a day when the truth comes out that there will be a long line of people who will gleefully and joyfully pay cash money to have the opportunity to spit on the graves of the likes of Bill O'Reilly, of Sean Hannity,
yes,
of Woke Blister, and all of the other mainstream media moguls who are perpetuating the lies when they know better. Now, I know those are rough words, folks, but just like Jim was saying, there is only one real sin that cannot be forgiven, and that's when you perpetuate the lie. Now, the political spectrum is not linear. There's no such thing as extreme left or extreme right, folks. It's not conservative versus conservative versus liberal. It's not Democrat versus Republican. It's not right versus left. It's right versus wrong. And that's all we need to know. I applaud your all being here. I applaud your activism, because our unborn great-grandchildren will either curse our complacency or they will applaud our activism. It's as simple as that. Let's stay